and breathe. Hello, my friends. We are here today to start a new adventure, albeit one that's a little more familiar, in a game that really needs no introduction, but I'm going to give one anyway for the sake of whatever. Consistency, maybe, I guess? Today begins our journey into Elden Ring, a third-person action RPG, spiritual successor to the Dark Souls franchise, and 2022 Game of the Year, a game developed by From Software and published by Bandai Namco, and strongly regarded as From Software's magnum opus. We are going to be taking on the role of a tarnished warrior of no renown, as we venture across the war-torn lands between, oh my gosh, to gather the fragmented shards of the shattered Elden Ring and claim the title of Elden Lord. Now, there's a lot more that I'd actually like to talk about, but I don't really want to waste any time here at all whatsoever. However, I would like to warn you as the viewer, this is not going to be a first playthrough of Elden Ring. As a matter of fact, here I'll show you. Yeah, this is not a first playthrough. I'm pretty sure half of this character's time is actually spent in the Colosseum. Yeah, this is not a first playthrough. In fact, I'm actually going to be starting Journey 3 with this character up on the top of the screen. Which means we are actually going to be starting from the Round Table Hold, just for the sake of transparency to have that transition to show that yes, we are going into Journey 3. That does mean that there will be some endgame spoilers. Because when you load into the Round Table Hold, as you have reached the end of the game, there's some differences in the game world that could be spoilers for people who are new to Elden Ring and have never seen it before or seen anything like it. So, if that is something you would like to avoid, please use the chapter function on YouTube. I'm actually gonna have it set up to where it skips that little spot. It's gonna skip straight from here. Or how do I put this? I'll have that part in the video where we transition into Journey 3 into the cutscene, but through the chapter select you should be able to start from where we start the video, as we load in, and jump straight to the opening cutscene. That being said, I will be muted during all of the cutscenes throughout the playthrough, so please keep that in mind. If it doesn't sound like I'm talking, chances are I'm probably not. And I think that's everything, so I think that's enough dilly-dallying now. Let's dive into some fucking Elden Ring. yeah, yeah. If you haven't already, please use the chapter function. Please skip ahead. Oh my gosh. Anyway, if you're familiar with how Elden Ring ends and all that stuff, then this isn't a concern to you. This is more for transparency's sake. As you can see, we're gonna click on the table, and there you go. Begin Journey 3. I should be set. I should have actually gone to buy more arrows. How am I on my arrows? I tried not to use any. Okay, I'm good. Oh, but you know what? I should have bought kukris. That's okay. I'm pretty sure I'll have a chance to do that later. Yeah, I'm gonna need some kukris. Anyway. We're gonna start Journey 3. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Let's just get into it.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the Shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Oh. Still gives me chills to this day. Oh, you're in my limelight there, friend. Ah. Oh, I don't need to grab anything off of you. Still, to this day gives me chills. You know, the little health bar at the top, not helping the vibe, the scenery. I always wonder what happens if you just jump off the edge here. Praise the castle. It doesn't even tell you to jump? Fine. Ooh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see, what can we see? What can I see right off the bat? Oh, I see a divine tower. I see Landell. Is that gonna be the Colosseum? So does that make that Stormvale? Is this, what do you call that place? Castle Morn, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm ready to get my ass handed to me. Ooh, I got a message praised. That couldn't have happened sooner. Seriously, I had to waste an Estus for that. God damage. I didn't even like fully buff. I still have my physic. Easy peasy. Journey 3 is not gonna be that hard. What is my talisman set up? I might want to change 2 of these. What were they before? Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh my gosh, whoops, I made a little bit of an oopsie. Yeah, a little bit of an oopsie. Well, oopsie daisy. I'll go into that in a little bit. Wait, can I not grab these? Oh, thanks, Miyazaki.
Don't worry, Torrent. fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Oh, that cutscene is entirely different than if you get bodied by the Grafted Scion. I should know that because I am on Journey 3, but that was like 280 hours ago. 200, yeah, about 200, no wait, 250 hours ago when that happened. So, yeah, that's, I wish that cutscene was more edited like that, because I remember my first playthrough and getting just torn up by the Grafted Scion, as I'm sure everyone did on their first playthrough on day one, and being really confused when my screen just went dark and I hear noises and I'm like, what the fuck? Is my roll not working? Okay, I was a little concerned there. We're gonna try to walk and talk here a little bit at the same time, just to give a little more thorough of an introduction. So, as mentioned before, this is gonna be Journey 3, or New Game Plus Plus. Nothing too difficult yet, but despite the introductory boss fight, I'm sure we'll still find a way to get completely bodied. However, another thing I kind of like to mention is that this will not be, can you not, a like full-fledged like another 250 hour playthrough, you know? Like, we've already done it all, we've seen it all. This isn't going to be all bosses or anything. I'm just going to pick on the bosses that I find the most entertaining, the ones that I have the most fun with. And we're just going to kind of streamline everything. Because we're mostly trying to reach the DLC, and there's a certain path, there's a specific path I kind of want to take to get there. Ooh, decapitation. And I'd like to just kind of streamline it. That being said, I would like to focus on a lot of side quests that I missed. So I'm going to try to complete a bunch of the side quests that I missed before on my first playthrough, and my second playthrough. And we're gonna go for a specific ending. I'm gonna, you know what? If you're watching this and you want to have a little bit of fun, you should all put money on which ending I'm gonna get. I would tell you what endings I've had before, but I feel like that would be a little bit of a spoiler. I've gotten two endings. I've gotten the default ending from not like, because when I first played through the game, my first playthrough was just follow the grace. Couple detours here and there, follow the grace. I did nothing at all when it came to side quests. So I got the default ending. And then the second one, I got a very interesting ending. I guess you could call it the evil ending. It may as well be the evil ending at the end of the day. That's the one that I got. That's my second playthrough. So that leaves me with what? 4 more endings? 4. That leaves me with 4 more endings. So you get 4 to pick from. Go luck, have fun, and I hope someone wins some money. You know what? I'm not even gonna buff. Watch him steamroll the shit out of me. How much damage do you do? Oh my gosh, maybe this isn't gonna be that hard. I wish I did go to new game +7. Sorry, Goderick. So, instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on, I did mention I'm going to focus on side quests, but what I will do is I am going to go for all remembrances, just to give that feeling of a full playthrough. So I'm going to pick on a few side bosses here and there, just because I find them fun, but this is going to be an all remembrances run. I guess after that, for the most part, we're just kind of taking it easy on this one, you know? We're going to have fun with Elden Ring. It's been a while. If you were there for when I used to stream on Twitch, and you're here watching this, just know I made some changes to my character. I added a cool looking crossbow. I also changed some stats. These are not the stats. I had a higher arcane level and higher faith, I think, but I swapped things around to get a little more dexterity, and I changed my talismans around. There's a couple talismans I'm looking for, but I think for the most part I'm good. I'll just have to see how I feel about it. These two are the ones I'm iffy about, but we'll see how I feel about it. What else is there? Oh, we're at level 125. That is going to change as we progress through the game. The goal is 200 because invading at level 125 is not fun. At least for this character. It is not fun. And I think the last thing that I'd like to mention is that I did mention that this is preparation for the Elden Ring DLC Shadows of the Archery, which is going to come out in almost 30 days from today. So hopefully that's kind of part of the reason why we're streamlining everything, is because we don't have a lot of time. And I want to be able to jump into that DLC as soon as possible. June 20th, for those who don't know, is when the DLC is currently announced. That being said, there's a different... how do I explain this? I'll explain it later, once I kind of figure out how to use English. Hello, my friend. It's been some time.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Yeah, okay.
Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you, Tarnished.
Maybe a little bit.
You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a Tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, Tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow. even if it leads you to your grave.
My camera work here is not great.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly. To Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
You couldn't have told me to piss off sooner, Vare. Hello, old friend. Kidding me? There you go, first death of the playthrough. You bastard. Damn it. Feels good to be home. Ooh, kind of lucky actually. Oh my god, that popped my physics. There we go. Feels real good to be home. So, what was it that I was going to say? Oh, I want to do something a little different, and hopefully anyone who watches this can help me out by providing a little feedback. So if you've watched my other playthroughs, which currently are Salt and Sanctuary and Hollow Knight, then watching those you'll know that I cut out a lot of downtime, a lot of backtracking, a lot of, you know, oh, I'm getting bodied by this boss, we're not going to keep watching the back and forth in between and all that stuff. I cut a lot of that out just for the sake of time, mostly, just to make things a little more digestible. For the most part, we're going to do the same thing here with Elden Ring. If there's nothing really going on, if I'm not saying anything, if we're just wandering down a path and all that stuff, then we'll probably just see a lot of edits. I'm gonna I always make sure to keep everything that's important there, so obviously we don't miss out on anything. But when it actually comes time to reach the DLC, I'm actually gonna change gears a little bit there, and we're actually gonna go through the DLC unedited. Completely just what you get is what you get, you know? So there's gonna be, I might kind of back that up a little bit and be like, oh, well, we spent the last like 2.5 hours here fighting this one boss. Let's just, for the sake of time, just kind of cut this out a little bit, you know? We'll probably do that, but for the most part, yeah, DLC is going to be completely unedited.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Sure, you seem like a fine how-to-do gentleman, Mr. Kale. I can only buy 5 of these? How many rooms do I have? Oh, he only sells 5. Duh. Okay. There's not really a lot of things that I need here, but I might as well buy these. Full stock. I already have one of these. I don't need any more.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Ugh. You know, I've been getting ravaged by allergies for the past week. So I apologize for any coughing, sniffling, and all that stuff. It has not been fun. Oh my god, can I use this? There's no way. I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to use that. We're gonna do this on foot for a little bit. We're gonna have a little bit of fun here. I'm gonna hold on to my kukris, actually. Feels so good to be home. What do you mean that missed? I want to recount, ref. Deal with all of you. Gotta learn not to overswing. Touch some grace. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. We're gonna take a little detour. That's where we want to go. But we are actually going to take a little bit of a detour because there is something fun that I want to do. I want to just kind of like, it's been a while. It's been a very long while since we've been in Elden Ring. Ow. Oh, I just realized. There is something I forgot to do. Oh my gosh. There is something I totally forgot to do. Let's see. There's another thing I like to do for these playthroughs. There we go. Now we're ready to start playing. Because I like to have a little more of a... What's the word I'm looking for? I like to have a little more risky of a playthrough, you know. Someone comes in, crowd spams, dual wielding... What are those things called? Lances at me, calls it a day, teabags me, drops some poop. And yeah, I like to have a little bit of a risk. I enjoy PvP in these games. I always have. It took me a long time to get into it. So whenever I do play through these games, I always hope that I can get invaded at the very least, because I like to have a little bit of fun. Let's see. Where's the road? I want to follow the road. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Not just yet. There's something I want to do. There's something I want to do. We need to say hello to an old friend.
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. There's another thing I need to do, too. We're just all sorts of mess here today, aren't we?
Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
Uh-oh. Already.
What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Aw, I'll take your mushroom friend.
Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value.
I am in the middle of something. What a rude dude. I was in the middle of something here. In the middle of a nice, pleasant conversation. Anyway, continue, Bok.
Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore. Right,
Oh, don't worry, Bok. I'll help you out. What a rude dude. Just comes in and starts blowing wind up my ass while I'm in the middle of a conversation. Jeez. Since I don't use summons for the most part, I do like to use the blues so that I use the blues because I like to give other people, you know, like a different kind of PvP experience. I like the blue summons. I've liked them since Dark Souls 2. No, not Dark Souls 2. I've liked them since Dark Souls 3. But Dark Souls 3 version of the blue whatever was just not great. It wasn't fine-tuned. It wasn't useful. I think it is introduced in Dark Souls 2, actually. But the idea that someone comes in to help you against an invader and that is their sole purpose, I've loved that idea since its inception, basically. So I like to have that little item on the white cipher ring so that I can take advantage of it. I'm not going to use summons for the boss fights. I'm playing this solo. But if someone wants to come in and have some fun against an invader and all that stuff, it also adds to the chaos a little bit. So it's just added fun for me and everyone else. Better hurry, Red. My friend's almost dead here. Oh! Ooh, that's got some range. Oh, you're so dead. How are you not dead? Oh. Oh, did I miss? Hey, what are y'all doing? McGill's mine. Pick your fights. Woo! Got some hot buns over here. Oh. Nope. Fun's over. That's the kind of chaos that I'm talking about. You never know what you're gonna get. Elden Ring really is just a box of chocolates, you know. Oh, I wasted my thing on that. My physic. But if I'm up against a boss and an invader, yeah. Sitting over there sniping at me. Doesn't want to come in and deal with me himself. It's not even nighttime yet. That's so sad. Let's go visit an old friend. No. Okay, rude. What the hell? What? Want my crossbow? Want my crossbow? Blue, do your duty. Ooh. Now my stamina being low. Ah, damn it. Good show. Unfortunate. Not even mad. Except I have to do this now. Oh, it feels good. It's been so long. I don't know what the hell that blue was doing. He did a lot of damage, but he just kind of just exploded. So I don't know what his plan was, but it didn't work. Did not work. Also, I just realized I popped a rune arc earlier. Don't even have, you know, a great rune or anything. Because when you start a new game in Elden Ring, you start from sort of bare bones. No great runes for me. Have to go through all this again. Get my little thing. Wherever it is. Oh no, not a mage. You know, bitch. That's right, you better run. No, I didn't want to backstab. I'm trying to do a running attack. Ooh. He almost had me. Oh my gosh. That blue just got hyper powered. Oh, he actually got me. Good show. Gotta love the honorable blue over there. I'm not too upset. That was a fun fight. It's the only bad part about having all these invaders come in is it kind of slows your progress down. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I actually like the crossbow. I try to use it. I haven't used it yet in PvP because crossbows are garbage. But I do want to try to, like, practice with it. Is he gonna just snipe at me with a great bow? Not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Oh, okay. Where did you come from? I thought I got all the mosquitoes. Friend better hurry. I'm getting away. Yeah, he's still here. Looks like I'm getting away. Really? You know what? Since we have you here, oh my gosh, is it not going to happen? Does it not happen because there's a red here? Oh no, not Fisto. Okay. You're going to be a pain. Oh no, not Fisto. One down. Is that guy really just gonna stay up there? He doesn't want to come down to play? How does this work? Is it this way? Oh! I don't want to just sit down here the whole time, but we can't make progress with him here. Let's go say hi to our friend. He seems a little shy, so we'll go and meet him. We'll introduce ourselves. Oh, he just quit. Okay, whatever. Doesn't bother me none. I don't know why he wouldn't just jump down here. I don't know what he was afraid of. You gotta be confident as an invader to jump in there, get in the fray, face your fears, defeat your foes. You know, I'm not gonna buffer this one. Do we get to meet our old friend? No. I wonder why. That's okay. We'll say hello to another friend. What's up, motherfuckers? It's party time! Did I actually get invaded in this cave? You wanted this, my friend. Isn't that what you wanted? Not bad. It's super dead though. Ooh, that was good. Yeah, he's super dead. Good show though. I respect. Mad respect. I would hate to invade in a cave like this. He's lucky I'm not just like spamming 10 million spells, even though I was. Alright, Patches. It's been a long time. I've missed you, friend.
Well, well, well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it. Wait, please. I surrender. Like flag and all.
Yeah, Patches, have a seat.
Come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true.
Oh, Patches.
Ah. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. Well, an innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Sure. We'll play nice.
Slow down, son. What's the matter? This simply isn't like you. You've always known an innocent mistake when you see one. Well, suit yourself. I'm Patches. Patches the Untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. And they're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
That is so unfortunate, and I apologize after the fact. I have my microphone set up on some kind of stuff, and I almost knocked it over as I tried to mute it. Drinking some water, so you don't have to hear me chug a glass of water.
Don't forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
So, I apologize for whoever's eardrums just got blown out by me smacking my microphone around. I actually feel bad. Scuffed gamer extraordinaire, right? How do I get out of here? Is our friend here yet? Or is he not going to show up until I do something? No, he should show up. Might have to reset the area. Unless... Now this makes no sense to me, but I'm gonna try it. No. Nothing. What about now? Nothing at all, huh? Okay. I guess we'll just reset the area then. Oh? Maybe it worked. Maybe it didn't work. Oh, there we go. I just had to reset the area, that's all. Is that him?
And justice blood.
I thought he comes from over there. Oh wow, that is him. Okay, you're right. You can calm down now. Do I want to do your side quest? Do I care to? I kind of like it. I like his story. Yeah, why not? It's like literally along the way for the most part. Except for a couple detours here and there.
Just joining the fray. Tarnished. Well, You fought Nereus and survived. That alone deserves commendation. I'm Yura, hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade.
Okay, I'm in the middle of something here. Uh-oh. The Miyazaki shuffle. What is your Estus, my friend? Good fight. Oh my gosh. I can finish my conversation with Yura here.
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits.
So rude. Everyone here is so rude.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Let's see. Since you're here...
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment. Share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
I don't have enough that's really worth leveling up right now. We got another friend we want to say hi to. Just because I like them. I love this boss. It's just one of my favorite boss designs in the game. Actually. Hello? The invader was too slow. Unfortunate. I do have a place I want to go. I have two places I want to go. Let's go this way first. Whatever's over here, we'll go and handle that first. And it's time for the fallen leaves. Extra runes, nice. Not really worth it. Why do they always show up when I want to talk to a friend?
Beautiful work, felling that dragon, and as such, there's something you might like to know. The heart you brought back. It's used in dragon communion. If you should find yourself overcome by hunger for the heart, yearning for its strength, then seek the decrepit church on the little island off the western coast. You must not forget, though, those who partake in dragon communion will one day shed their humanity, their hunger for dragon, their yearning only worsens until the floodgates burst, unleashing eternal torment, the strength of a mighty dragon.
What is it with you people? of good backstory. Oh, good shot. I wanted to get something that I didn't have already in my inventory. Wanted to have a little fun with them. Yeah, we'll keep that. That way I can use it. Oh, we don't want to go there. Let's just keep going down the road. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. It's been so long since I played through Elden Ring. This is probably like my 15th playthrough regardless, but... Oh! Wait. Is there a thing here? There's a thing here, isn't there? There's a thing I want to see. Where is it? Is it here or is it somewhere else? I think it's here. I think it's over here. Yeah, it is. There we go. Hello.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here? Ah, a yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me? Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle, or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Oh, welcome to life, lady. I should have some of everything. Yep. I'll come back and buy stuff from you later. Right now, we are on a mission. Oh, you know what? I should probably sit at the bonfire for the grace, or whatever it's called. Or I could just do this. Wasn't there, when Dragon's Dogma 2 released, wasn't there something that the lead developer, the maker, or whatever his name is, didn't he say something about how like fast travel in video games is a taint upon the what's the word I'm looking for? The intended, I don't know. He was saying something about how fast travel should just be exempt from video games because if using fast travel is basically like cheating. It's no fun. If you're making a big giant world and all that stuff, you should make it to be explored, not just be warped from point to point. But you know what? Backtracking sucks. I can't think of a single game I played where backtracking was like even remotely enjoyable. Maybe Hollow Knight sometimes. No, it's just one of those things where it's like you're just kind of sitting there like, well, time to go all the way over here. And it's just a lot of downtime. It's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Inflated playtime is the word I'm looking for. That's what fast travel feels like. It's inflated playtime. Mephistopheles. No stamina. How unfortunate. Oh, GG. Good fight. First time I've ever seen Rogier's rapier used. I like that a lot.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. but I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander.
You know what's upsetting? I did that thing that I like to do where I mute my microphone for something, probably because I had a sniffle. What the fuck? Okay. I did that thing where I mute my microphone, I forget to unmute it. So, yeah. Gotta just, ugh. It was a fun fight, though. I've never seen Rogier's rapier used.
I fear for father's life. The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father? At the castle, my soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe.
Yeah. I'll go see it. I'll go say hi to your father.
Thank you. Dearly. Then please, take this. Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please. Please, if you wouldn't mind, he can be stubborn.
Yeah. I'll do it. No strings attached. But yeah, haven't really seen Rogier's rapier used. It was actually really fun. I was really excited about that one. Joestar. Oh no, I don't have any stands. There's another dog in here, isn't there? Yeah. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know how he plans to come down here, but I'm not gonna I'm getting away from the giant. At the very least. You know, I've made so many characters that there's actually a specific path that I take when I go through the game with a new character. This is one of them. You start... Oh, hello. Please, my friends. Please. I'm begging you. There is zero reason for you to be invading me at level 125 with 571 hit points. Please. Level your vigor. Please, I am begging people. Level your vigor. Health is important. It's not just a useless... Oh my gosh, not again. It's not just some run-of-the-mill useless stat. It's not a dump stat. It is a requirement. Please use it. What are you running from? Oh. Ooh, that broke my poise. Nope, not falling for that again. I'm gonna be a little more cautious. Ooh, okay, okay. Ooh, we got a good fight going on here. I like this. He doesn't follow up as much as I'd like. Ooh. Ooh, this is tense. Oh, I tried to get the kukri. Good fight. I should have just done a rolling attack. Rolling attack would have actually got him. I just wanted to get the kukri. Actually, what I should have done is I should have used my other bolt. I might have to swap that around. Because with my crossbow... Let me see. Oh, neither of them do damage. That's right. Okay. Doesn't matter which bolt I use then. We could have had that. That was fun. I like them. Ah. Oh, well, that is rather unfortunate now, isn't it? It's okay, we can still make some progress. This is going to be a pretty hefty start to the playthrough. We got a lot of what do you call it? We got a lot of boss fights in this at the beginning. Just to start off, we're just starting it off hot, getting all the boss fights in. Are you the friend that I want?
Buying or selling?
You are not. Oh, yes, you are. Oh. There we go.
Hey, well.
He's literally like the main reason why I wanted to come here. Please, do better. I like your build though. I actually like his build. We're gonna pass some time here. I should have a counter for how many bosses we take on at the beginning of this, just to start off. Please come here. Ooh. Oh, doesn't matter. I wanted to get the Rakonis. Oh, doesn't matter. Oh, feels so good to be back. I miss this character too. If I play Elden Ring, it's just I just go into the arenas or do some invasions, but I play every character except for this one, because this character is not in any way, shape, or form optimized for invasions. If I get invaded, it's another story. That's a whole other ordeal. But trying to invade, this character's not built for that. Which is part of why I actually want to go to level 200, so I can be a little more, so I can build up a little more. Oh, that does some damage. I remember my first time running into one of those, and I thought to myself, what the hell is that monstrosity? Something along those lines. I don't know. I just remember being so confused and, like, actually terrified. Fighting those things actually was really difficult, too. I was not having it. I always have a hard time with the death birds. That was just really fun. 209 damage though, it's good to know I can get that off. If I was buff, that'd probably be closer to like maybe 400. I'm pretty sure I missed the sniffle there, so I apologize. But we finally made it to our destination. Not too soon or too late. Oh, probably a little late, but not too soon.
Hey!
Oh my gosh. I can't believe he went for that. Good fight. I don't know know why I didn't play more cautious, but I'd win every trade. Now we just gotta sit here and wait. Maybe now I can afford a level up. I kind of want more than just 2 levels, though. I'm kind of aiming for like 3, 4, or 5. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe by the time we're done with this area, we can get a little bit of a level up. One of my favorite things about Elden Ring is its dungeons. It's easy to kind of be underwhelmed by them. I mean, when I first played, I didn't pay attention to anything. You know, I was just kind of blowing through the game. I want to play the game. I want to beat the game. I want to get through it. And then we'll have our fun later. That was my mindset for the first playthrough. But the dungeons, oh my gosh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The atmosphere of each one is something else. I would like to see them into something that's a little more complete, but I'm not too concerned. We are kind of rushing through everything, but we're going to take some detours, take some time. I actually feel like a little bit of a monster doing this. Considering how much I know about this forgotten. Poor guys don't die. Those dogs, though, deserve every bit of it. It's great. Okay. That was unfortunate. Unfortunate timing. I heard a knock at the door. I was like, what is going on over there? Went around, didn't see anyone. Looked around the yard and all that stuff. Turned out to be one of the neighbors. Or, like, not one of the neighbors knocking at my door. Someone was knocking on a different door. I was like, what just happened? I think they knocked on the wrong door. I didn't say anything. I was just like, okay, bye. So I decided to use that opportunity to take a little bit of a break. Oh. Where were we? I said I was gonna leave him alone, but that guy done goofed. Big guy over there, big fella. I rolled that. Well, I should have gotten that in the end. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't. That's the problem. Nothing? You just gonna take that? Ooh. Ooh. Stamina, please. Oh, hello. Not Billy Bob. Billy Bob Joe Schmiegelheimer? I think I'm gonna grab this claymore and call it. Like, call the area explored. I'm just gonna run through it. Why not? It's not gonna take me too long. Not gonna take long at all, actually. Time to get into that chest. Giggity giggity. Are there supposed to be, like, soldiers here? No. It's just misbegotten. Or, okay. Good hunter's a good hunter. Oh, I remember seeing that I wish I didn't just rush in there. I remember seeing that for the first time and being absolutely blindsided by, like, how the enemies interact with each other in the world. Like, earlier we saw them kind of, like, fighting each other, right? Here, it's something else. Even up here, we'll see them fighting each other. But they're like, they were ready to throw them off a cliff. They were ready to throw. You see soldiers hanging over banisters. The misbegotten here, these omen-like creatures, are they've had enough of whatever's going on in this world. They've had enough of the shit they've been given. What's up here? I'm actually curious. What's over here? Oh, okay. So this is nothing. There's an item over there, there's an item over there, but this is progress, I believe. Yes, it is. Hello, my friend. Oh, why would you do that, you fool? I've never seen them swap out the dagger before. I usually knock them out of the air before they can. Are we gonna be able to talk to our friend, or is our friend over here gonna be pretty mean? He looks pretty mean. He actually got me with the bleed. I didn't think that would actually do that much damage. Should have been a little more cautious. I love Eleanor's pole blade. It's like one of my favorite weapons in the game because it has probably one of the coolest like weapon arts, and it's a twin blade. Are you kidding me? How can you not love it? I love it because it has like one of the most unique weapon arts for most, like, out of most of the weapons. And it's a bleeding twin blade. Like, what is not to love about that, you know? I just wish it was, I wish I didn't find this weapon first. That's all there is to it. I found this weapon, I remember my first playthrough. going up, finding the Everjail, just out of fun. I was like, oh, I want to see what this is, because my goal was to like see a little bit of everything as I progress through the game. So I'll check out this dungeon, that dungeon. I'll see what these Everjail things are, see a little bit of everything, and I found this weapon, and I had been holding on to it since like the beginning of the game. And it is actually probably my favorite weapon in the actual game. Like, nothing compares to it. I love curved great swords. I wish they were cooler in the other games. Dark Souls 1, or Dark Souls 3 has a really cool one, the Exile Greatsword, but I never really cared enough to make it a build around it, because it also had the Fair and Fun Sword, which was my favorite weapon in the entire game. Because it was just one of the most unique weapons that I had ever seen at the time. I'm on your side, friend. See, I'm here to help. You're here to help, right? Help the uprising? No? Don't give a shit? Really no.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. But you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out.
Jeez.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology. I see. From Arena. Thank you. I mean, you're dead. But I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured Sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands.
Well, he sure is doing a great job of that, sitting here.
If you see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
Stationed by Godric himself. I missed that. Because on my first playthrough, I was like, I didn't know who the hell Godric was. And then all of a sudden, it's like, what, if I came here again on any other playthrough, I just skipped his dialogue. So I never actually knew he was stationed here by Godric himself. That's a fun little tidbit. That's a fun little tidbit of information. And he stayed true to his post. True to orders, like a good soldier. I remember doing some reading on Elden Ring a while back, and one of the things that they talked about was dungeons and legacy dungeons, and how there's like a distinct difference. And I can't remember what that difference is. Like, for example, Stormvale Castle would be considered a legacy dungeon. I don't know if Castle Morn is considered one. Because it's small. So I think it's just considered like a mid-tier dungeon. I forget what they would have called it. That was mean. That was actually mean. I feel bad. Wait, is there a reason to come up here? I don't think there is a reason to come up here. You know, I said I was just gonna speed through it, and I'm over here like, ooh, what's up here? What's up here? I've missed this game so much. I just can't help myself. Ah, okay. Oh, hello. I really did miss Elden Ring a lot. been a while. Been a long, long while. Ah. Whoop. I don't want to mess that up. I think you can actually drop from here and survive, but I'm not going to try it. What the hell? Wow. Made it down here just in time. There's a site of grace here? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. So what, does it just cross the bridge? Not a lot moved now. Good fight. Actually honorable too. Does he live? Oh my gosh, he does live. I can't believe he's surviving that. Oh, no he doesn't. Okay. Can he not fly over the water? Interesting. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Nope. Ah. I panicked. I got hit, I got hurt, and I panicked, and I was like, nope, I don't want to get hit no more. Usually these aren't, the Leonine Misbegotten aren't really too much of a threat. You just kind of rush them down. But, I got a little too defensive. Which is fine. It happens. He's also faster than I thought. Wait, does the dash have iframes? I've never noticed that. Nice. Ooh, I almost forgot about my runes. So I picked ourselves up the Grafted Greatsword. And I guess that makes us Lord of Castle Morn. Hmm. I remember having a little bit of trouble with that guy first time around. I don't think it was too much trouble, but it was a little bit of trouble. Feels so good to be back. You know, I picked up a sword. We delivered it to him. Did we deliver it to him? I don't remember. You know, maybe we can actually get some levels that are worth it. Not quite yet. Unfortunate. Behind the castle, beside the Rampart Jail. So we're gonna have to go through the whole castle once more? Let's give him back his sword, see what he does. Or try to, anyway. I don't actually remember if he can or not. I think on release some of these side quests were a little bugged. I don't remember. They patched it out pretty quickly, but I think it was way after, like, I actually went through them. Let's go talk to our friend. What is his name? What is his name? Why don't I remember his name? I don't remember his name. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. We're gonna go say hi to him anyway, give him back his sword, and if we can't give him back his sword, I guess we'll go and tell his daughter that her father is cares more about his castle than his daughter. It's fucked up. I actually remember when I first walked in, or first got into Elden Ring, and I met a character named Irina. I was like, oh my god, it's like Irina of Corinne from Dark Souls 3. And I was like, that's really cool. I don't know why they brought her over here, but you know what? That's still pretty damn cool. Hey buddy, I got your sword.
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those foreign creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Irina, I will spend my remaining days with her. Thanks to you, I will be reunited with Irina and devote my remaining days to her. Irina has a gentle nature, though. I only hope it remains intact.
Fair. So do I.
Thanks to you, I'll devote my remaining... Irina has... I only hope it
remains intact. She seems like a sweet gal. I hope nothing horrible happens to her. Hey, Irina, I found your... Oh. 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 Well then. That's rather unfortunate.
Irina, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Irina, it will be done.
Oof.
I'll find them. The foul wretches. I'll hunt them down and rest assured.
That's rather unfortunate, my friend. Sorry you had to deal with that. It was kind of his fault, though. There's something I kind of want to go over real quick because I have very fond memories of this scenario here. I don't know. I don't remember if I actually tried giving the sword back to her father my first playthrough, but I do remember coming back and seeing this and being absolutely just filled with rage and confusion. And I'm like, what the hell? Who killed Irina? Now, here's the thing. Let's see. She's dead. Look at that weapon. Let's see. Where would I find it? Oh, it's an axe. Look at this weapon. Gee, I wonder who could have done it. Fairly large iron cleaver, commonly used by the maltreated misbegotten. Steeped in resentment, these weapons are swung wildly and relentlessly, often after rushing up to foes. So I remember making it like my holy duty to find the misbegotten that killed her and get revenge. Turns out you don't really get anything out of it. There's nothing, you know. I remember going around this whole area because I was like, this whole area is clear. What could have killed her? What happened? This whole area is like, where could they have come from? I went all the way through the cart, killed all of them, and went up here, down there, and all that fun stuff. And do I want to go up that way? I don't think there's anything over there that I care about that much. Ooh, there is, but not yet. Not yet. And on the other side of this cliff, there's actually a cave. So I remember going all the way around and finding that cave and all that stuff just to get revenge. And I don't think there's actually any misbegotten in there. So I was a little bit disappointed. I was like, she's just dead. So that's it. There's nothing. She's just dead. That is so sad and unfortunate. I remember being very upset by that. I remember a friend being very upset, a very good friend being very upset about Irina's death too, and the fact that we actually couldn't get vengeance for her. Well, so good to be back. So good to be back. Question is, where do we go now? As a matter of fact, I have a great idea. It's actually not that great of an idea. We're going to Stormvale Castle. Actually, let's go talk to a friend first. Do you have anything to say about this, Vare?
It's time you set off, I should think. To Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
You know what? Fair enough. I guess it's time to set off for Castle Stormvale. What? Talk to Melina.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale, is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the a demigod, if the rays of grace, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact,
You know, I was just getting ready to just kind of close the video out, and then I saw the Talk to Melina option, and I was like, what? And it reminded me that across my first 2 playthroughs, I've actually missed a lot of Melina's dialogue, so I want to try and take a little more care to make sure that I get as much of her dialogue as possible, because there's stuff that she talks about that I haven't heard yet. So I just hope that I can get as much of it as possible. I know that she has something to say at every Church of America, and 1 or 2 other places I don't remember. I don't know. I actually don't know where she talks to you. I hope I can find it all. But I guess with that, we're off to Castle Storm. Now we're off to Castle Stormvale.